the Paper Monkey. Thank y'all so much for dropping in on this video. Now listen, I'm going to preface this by saying this, especially if you're new here. Don't ever take what I'm showing you guys on video as a tutorial. There are people much smarter and much more talented, much more experienced than me that do tutorials. I show you my process or my technique. That's all I do. I recently did some school-themed journals. So I'm at the point now where I'm making the dangles. I am obsessed. Now, a couple of different things. I will link the products, some of the products that you see here, because I am absolutely in love with these little hooks. The reason being, if you use these little grommets, I call them grommets, eyelets, grommets. Anyway, they're a Craftalier brand. I will link these. But if you use these for your dangles to create your dangles on, they become detachable. Now you can see here, and I'm just showing you this because it kind of, if you're not careful when you sew in your signatures, it can kind of get in the way of this little thing. But because you have some leeway in this thing, I mean, I barely just missed it, I guess is what I'm showing you guys. So just be mindful of that when you're creating journals, if you're a journal maker, okay? If you're not a journal maker and you just love journals, you love to purchase journals, you love to watch people make journals, just know that that is so easily detachable. And the reason being that if you want to use your journal as, you know, to write on and stuff, sometimes this can get in the way. So you just take it off. But it looks so lovely sitting on a shelf with the tassels on them. Okay. So I recently made a Hobby Lobby trip. Their beads were 50% off, all except these. They charge, if it's in the box like this, I guess this is a thing that they don't discount. This is not a part of, and of course these are not what is it called? Bead Design. Bead Design Co. It's not a part of Bead Design Co. And that's usually the beads that are going to be 50% off. So just know whatever price you see on this kind of stuff is going to be the full price. But when I saw these, I'm going to tell y'all something right now. When I saw these, I said, give me 2 of them. I wanted 2 of them, but unfortunately, they had 1 box left on the shelf, and I grabbed it just as fast as I could. These look like dice to me. Let's get them. I should have opened these. I apologize, y'all. I'll try to be prepared for these things. Let's see. Looks like I'm going to have to. There we go. But they're silicone, so they're lightweight. But I loved the font on these, and I'm just thinking about spelling journal with these. I really think that's going to be a really cute look on this tassel. Now, again, please don't take my tassel making as a tutorial. I think Joanna Clogg, or whatever her name is, the one that's so fabulously talented, actually has a course that you can buy. I've heard people talk about it, but I haven't gotten into it that much where I'll probably need the course, but I just haven't purchased it. This is just my way of doing it. I just picked several different types of fibers and trims, laces, you know, all the things, put them together. But I took these smaller, these are kind of like my bookbinding thread actually, and I incorporated that into this tassel, and these are the threads or strings that we're going to be using, or I'm going to be using to put these beads on. So I went all the way around the world and didn't even finish my thought. Did y'all see that? And I don't have ADD and ADHD. I'm telling you, it's not about that. It's because I'm a lunatic. The older I get, the more lunacy is involved in my brain, I swear. I'm going to link these little things because, look, they swivel. They're very easy to unclip. I mean, this mechanism, it's sturdy. It's very sturdy, don't get me wrong, but it's got a very good clamping system on it. And then I will also put the link for these Craftalier grommets in there. I get them. I've gotten these 2 products from my Amazon, from my Uncle Jeff. And so what you'll see as a link is going to be my Amazon affiliate link. I say this every time. If you can find them cheaper, please go get them cheaper and email me where you found them cheaper, because I want to get them cheap, me too. Please. Okay, I've got a bead threader here. I use this one and I use the smaller ones. Usually the smaller ones kind of are the one that I use the most. But let me sit down here. And I've got y'all kind of fairly close in. But let me show you these silicone beads. How cute are these? These are new ones. And these were half off. Yep, so this one, for whatever reason, was $7. So it was $3.50. And this one was $5.49. So what's that, $2.25? More than that, huh? Yeah, $2.50 is, so $2.75. Don't check my math, please, because you know I can't even. It's the end of I'm just driving in from work. And this is not a pity party. Please do not take it as that. But when I tell y'all, I am tired, but I wanted to sit and create, and I wanted to get this particular process on video because it helps me whenever I'm in the editing process of my videos to watch myself do this, because it kind of helps to teach me what I can do better. That's why I wanted to do it. But I really did miss y'all, and I wanted to do this. It kind of re-energizes me, just the creative process, if that makes sense to everybody, because I'm away from it. I'm away from home. I don't get to do it every day. Not a pity party, just that's how my work life is, and it's okay. I'm very blessed. But whenever I get back in, it's like I crave to be creative. I can't get out here to shenanigans fast enough. Anyway, enough talking. Let's start making something. One of the things that I've seen creators do, and I absolutely love it, is they will put a knot at the beginning of their threads that they use for their beads. So I'm going to do that, me too. And I've done that on my other tassels. It's just kind of like a visual element, I think. I'm going to try to make it a little kind of wonky little knot. Again, just because I just kind of like the look of it. But it also helps to support your bead from slipping up all the way to the top, if you didn't know. One of the things that I need to look at are these beads too. I didn't show you these. These beads, I think, and I'm hoping y'all, oh my gosh, I hope I won't return these because they were $7.99 and they're really a good bead, but I'm hoping the hole is what I need to be able to use as a stopgap bead. I know that's not the technical term, but that's what I'm gonna call them for right now. But I'll use them in something else. I'll do junk journal jewelry or something. What I'm hoping is that they will fit through this, and I think that they will. It looks like they're going to be perfect. See? And I don't know. I just threw it away. I never look at the millimeter size because I just don't know enough about beading. I'll be honest with you to even know. So this says it's 8 millimeters. So I don't know if that means the hole is 8 millimeters. I bet not. I bet that's the size of the bead. I don't know what size hole that is. I don't know. I know it fits. That's what I know. So I'm going to put that there. And then let's pull. Look, I'm all. See, this is why I tell y'all, don't come here for processes. Because my Lord have mercy, it's so discombobulated. It's crazy. I was thinking we could put like one of these little beads on it. See that little smiley? Isn't it cute? My friend Stacy at Junkie Cat Junction, she loves smiley faces. Her too. But see how cute that is? I love that. Okay, let me put another, we got this purple. I'm gonna have to go back and get another pack of these, I think. These are really cool. Okay. It's a little LSU colors there, but I like them. I wish they would have had red in those, but it's not. It's like a maroon. I have a maroon. We're gonna use one of those red hearts or something here soon. Okay, let me get that up. I hope everybody's doing well. I feel like I'm rambling a little bit, so I apologize for that. I'm just trying to get to my Zen place, and this really does help me get there. It really does. Okay, so we've got that, and like I said, these silicone beads are really light, so the charm, the dangle won't be, I don't think it's going to be very heavy. It'll be heavy, but not as heavy as it could be. Okay, these little things, I love these little separators too. I love these. Okay, so maybe what I'll do is I'll do another little, just to give them a little bit more separation between this one. Oh, you know what? I feel like that's kind of, hold on. Let me look at something. Let's do this. I'm going to put this long, elongated one here. Maybe we should do a live, making one of these on a live. What do y'all think? Because I do junk journal jewelry on lives. I haven't done one in a long time, but we have so much fun when we do that. The junk journal jewelry. To me, this would kind of be the same thing if we did this as a live. Maybe I will. We'll see. Tell me what you think. Shall we do that as a live? I try to go live once a week. I try to go live once a week. So look, we've got that little purple star. Let's do this purple star. And then let's close it with a purple star. Let's do that. See how it starts to unravel the first couple of times you do it. So I take this, now it may be, I might not be able to get it through, but let's try. Take the bead threader. There we go. It did it. It worked. And then you've got that, and we'll tie another little knot to secure that. Oh, that's so cute. Looks so fun. Isn't that sweet? I like it. I like it. I love it. Okay. We're going to do, and I'm not making this matchy-matchy. I am not. I refuse to make this matchy-matchy. But I do think I'm going to put one more on here. And I think what I'm going to do, I just saw one. I just picked it up. Did y'all see which one I picked up? Look, this multicolored little smiley face. I think I'm going to end it with this. Probably. See, this is what I do. I lose my little bead threader all the time. I don't know if this will work, but let's try it. Let's try this. Oh, it worked. Okay, very good. So we will end this shorter string. Let's do two. Let's make that knot a little bigger. Yeah. Okay. So there's that string. Now this one's short, but most of them are longer. And I made my beads, I don't know if this is going to be a good vantage point, but you see how much overlap I have, especially with these strings. I made them very long because you're gonna be putting knots throughout the length of that string. So that's why I did them like 3 times the length of the book. Now, again, there was no rhyme or reason to why I did it like that. That's just, I figured I was safe doing it 3 times the length of the book. Really, these were just shorter, and I'm going to use them. I'm not going to leave them plain. Yeah. Okay. So, and I think I have 5 total strands. So I doubled them over, so that makes 10 think, is that how I did it? Let's see. There's 2 more. There's some more. Hold on. We'll count them real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4. I'm missing one though. I got one over here. Yep, got one over here. So let's see how many we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I've got 10 total strings. So let's do this pretty, we'll do one of those, that pretty like aqua marine colors. It's a Wednesday here, not that that matters in YouTube land, but it is a Wednesday. And I work out of town, so Wednesday is the day that I typically come in from working out of town. Yes, so, but to all you would-be robbers out there, just know that someone is always here, so don't think you're getting away with anything. My honey is always home. I mean, he works, but I should preface that. I ain't the only one bringing home the bacon. Thank God. Thank goodness, y'all. Lordy. Let's run that through. See, I try to do it without it, and I know better. And I got these from Uncle Jeff, too. I'll go ahead and link the bead threaders. I got the long ones and the short ones, because they don't last. They're these little, the little filament wire that they use is meant to be very flexible. So this comes in, I think, a pack of 6, I think. Okay. So we've got that one. Isn't that cute? I could pull, now I have other, look y'all, do I have the beads? Lord have mercy. Let's do, since I did that black and white one, let's do this A+ on there. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut this, and I have another little container here. Let's see. Oh, and they have all these little white beads I can use also. Perfect. Okay. All right. Yes, I love that little A+. That's so cute. Okay. Let's do, I do wish though that I had a red bead. I have some red beads, but they're big. And I don't want to see, I've already lost my, there it is. Lost my little thing. That's all right, I got it. We're already 18 minutes into this video. And more than half of the people clicked away. They're like, this is so boring, stop. Okay, see how wide this bead is, how long it is? My bead threader, that's why I hope this one will go through. It should. There we go. It's the longer one. There we go. So that worked. Okay. Got that. And we'll do this one. We'll close it off. What I may do, because since we are so far into this, I may speed through this section, and you can slow it down if you're interested in seeing how at a different speed. Just slow it down on your side on YouTube. But what I may do from here is just speed through the process, so it's not a 2-hour long video, right? So that's what we'll do.